Hey, 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 Facebook families and friends. It is a new year. 2022 is behind us, and now we are on 2023. Can you believe that we're in a new year already? Okay, so let's talk for a minute. So I know a lot of people have already made their New Year's resolutions. They're making and designing their vision board for what they're trying to do in 2023. So my question to you is, what is it on that board that says, I am going to take care of me? What is it in your list of things to get done in 2023 says, I am going to take care of me? Self care is not only not selfish, it's necessary. It is important to you as far as your mental health is concerned to ensure that you are taking care of yourself. 2022 was a booger for a lot of people. Excuse my wording, but it was. 2022 was a booger for a lot of people. We dealt with a lot of things. We dealt with people losing jobs. We dealt with people losing family members. We dealt with people, sickness coming on to people and just everything happening. Just look at this last winter snowstorm that we had to deal with, the cold weather, people dying and freezing to death because they could not find a place to go to stay warm. So they're in their cars. They could not get from point A to point B. And that is where they took their last breath. So 2023, what is on your plate? I watched this football game yesterday, you guys. And I was at a friend's house and I watched the first hour of this football game. Now at the big football game. Now at the beginning of the football game, they was talking a lot about this one particular quarterback. I don't remember his name, right? But he played for the Big Blue for all of the Michigan fans out there. It was Michigan and TCU. I was watching this football game. And this one particular quarterback, to me, it seemed like they talked about him a whole lot. And I was like, oh, yeah, he about to go out here. He's going to show out. They're going to win. That was my thought process. They're going to win because it seemed like they was putting a whole bunch of emphasis on this one particular quarterback for Michigan, right? So I was like, in the first quarter, I was like, oh my God, TCU came hungry. They came to clean off their plate. That's what they came to do. So, what are your priorities? How much have you put on your plate for 2023? And my question to you is, are you going to be able to clean off that plate? Now, a lot of times we eat, what they say back in the day, the old folks used to say, our eyes are bigger than our belly, and we can't eat no more. We've done everything. We've ate all the beans and the chicken and the rice and the macaroni and cheese. And there's some stuff left because we can't eat anymore. How much is on your plate for 2023? Have you put so much on your plate that in your little corner of, I'm going to get in shape, I'm going to get my bills paid off, I'm going to take care of the family, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and it's that one little space on your plate that says, I'm going to take care of me. So have you ate or have you put so much on your plate that you're starting to like dig in already, and we're just getting into 2023, and possibly by the end of the year, the one part that's left on that plate is where you said, I'm going to take care of me? That's not what we want to do in 2023. We want to make sure that self is a priority. So self-care, we look at self-care, we think about things like, I'm gonna go get my nails done, have me some relaxing time. I'm gonna go hang out with the fellas, play some golf, and we just gonna sit around and drink us a beer, play some golf. We're gonna go to the sports bar, we're gonna watch some games, some basketball, football season's over, we're about to go into the playoffs. So, we're gonna go to the sports bar. Okay, got it. Yes, that is self-care. Because you need that time away from everything else. The hustle and the bustle of the work, the hustle and the bustle of the family. Because sometimes, you need that time away from family. So You're hanging out, you're doing this, you're doing that. Yes, that is self-care. But there are things that still in your mind that's clogging up your mind that has you stressed out. So for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, for an hour, you know, you've gone and you've gotten your nails done, you've gone and watched the football game, you've done this and you've done that. But all of that is just pushed back in your mind, only to come to the forefront again once you now walk out of that nail shop or once you walk out of that sports bar. So prioritizing, hey Barbara. So when you put your bills on your plates, when you put, I'm going to take care of the family on your plate, when you put, I'm going to DIY the house on your plate, when you put, I'm going to take care of me on my plate, balance it out. So let's go back to this football game. So I'm watching this football game and I'm like, oh my God. Hey, Miss Gaynell. I'm like, oh my God. TCU, they come to eat. I don't know what's going on with Michigan, but baby, they play right now. When they leave this field, they're going to have a whole bunch of leftovers and they're going to have to go back and figure out what was left on their plate that they did not get the chance to clean off in those 4 quarters. Okay, because that game was back and forth, and we're like that. We're back and forth. Okay, I'm gonna take care of this now, and I'm gonna take care of this later, and I'm gonna do this now, and I'm gonna do this later. But we're back and forth, just like that game was back and forth. I mean, one point in time, TCU was like, phew, taking off. They was beating Michigan bad. The next thing you know, Michigan coming back. Next thing you know, TCU beating them bad again. Next thing you know, TCU coming back. Right? And that's what we do. That's what we do. We take off on what we say we're going to do for 2023. Right? We take off. We hit the ground running. Next thing you know, we tired of running. Something gets pushed back. Normally, it's ourselves. It's what we've prioritized for ourselves that has gotten put on the back burner, right? So by the time this game was over, TCU won, and I think they won by 5 points or something like that. I'm not sure, but they won, but they didn't win by many because it was a fight to the end. One was just a little bit more hungry than the other. So my question to you is, what are you hungry for? Are you hungry for, excuse me, are you hungry for, living your best life? Or are you hungry for living the life that whatever you can? Are you hungry for, whatever it is, a new business, whatever it is, what are you hungry for? And it's okay to be hungry for whatever it is that you're hungry for, but don't forget, you got to take care of you too. Okay, so self-care is, all of those great things like getting your nails done, going to get your hair done, hanging out with the fellas, going to play some golf, just having some time to yourself. But self-care is also taking care of those things and prioritizing those things that you know that make your life stressful. Your bills, you can't take all of it. You want to pay off your credit cards, that's great. But you got to do what some of these people have learned to do to make sure that they stay healthy. You got a meal plan. Treat your bills like it's a meal plan, y'all. Treat your bills like it's a meal plan. Prioritize it. Plan it out. Don't try to do it all at one time, because that's just going to stress you out. You want to get into shape. Yeah, that's self-care too. You want to get into shape. Got it. That's great. We all, child, especially me. But I know me. I don't put that on my resolution, or I don't do that because I know me. But we want to get into shape. But don't go in the gym thinking, I'm going to go into the gym and I'm going to do this workout, I'm going to do that workout. And next day, tomorrow, you broke down. You can't get into the gym no more. And then you like, I'll wait and go Wednesday. Wednesday turns into Thursday. Thursday turns into Friday. Friday turns into never again until 6 months later. because we're putting so much on our plate and we're trying to eat all of it off at the same time. Prioritize whatever you put on your plate, but make sure that whatever is on your plate, taking care of you. Taking care of you should be your meat, right? Taking care of you should be your protein. Hey, sister. Hey, Miss Charlie. Taking care of you should be your protein. Because it's like they say, if I don't take care of me, I can't take care of anybody else. But me needs to be a priority. Relationships can stress you out. I'm not married, I'm single. But I can tell you this, just like a lot of people probably could tell you this now. My circle is very, very small. Relationships can stress you out. You've got to figure out if the right people, if the people that you are with that are in your circle are the people that are supposed to be in your circle. Because relationships can stress you out. Whether you're single, whether you're married, that's still part of self-care. Because as long as you are ensuring your relationship is the best relationship that it can possibly be, assets, not liability, yes ma'am, it's the best relationship that it can possibly be between you and your significant other, whether it be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or your husband, whomever it may be. If you're all on one accord, then that helps relieve the stress in your relationship. Okay, so we talk bills, we've talked physical, we talk relationship. The other thing is your mental health. All of that revolves around your mental health, because your mental health is important. When you don't know whether you're coming or going, how are you gonna know how to get there? If you don't know whether to go left, right, north, south, east, or west, how are you going to know how you're going to get there? Prioritize yourself in 2023. We hear it all the time. Self-care is not selfish. It's not. But it is absolutely, no question asked, a priority. It is necessary that you take care of yourself, your whole being. If something don't feel right to you, it probably is not right. Don't try to stress yourself out trying to make it right when it's not supposed to be any part of you. Don't do that. That's just my opinion. Okay. It's like that judge says on that show that I be watching on my Facebook live stuff, says, when you go and you stand in front of that judge, it is the opinion of the prosecutor or the defender, and she always make them say, in my opinion. So it is in my opinion. Okay, all of this is my opinion, because I don't have a degree in psychology. I don't have a degree. I'm not a licensed mental health therapist or anything like that. But I talk by experience. I talk from experience. And all I know is that me taking care of my mental health has become my priority. And all of these things that I was just talking about. Now, my physical, I got to work on them. Okay. Because I know me. Like I said, I know me. I ain't gonna lie. I hate going to the gym. I hate it. I do not like going to the gym. I don't like it on the treadmill. I don't like it on the elliptical, but I love walking outside. I love going outside walking. I just don't like going to the gym. But I know it's something that I need to do because I need to work on my physical. My debt, I work on my debt. I work on everything that is going to ensure that my mental health is the way or where it is supposed to be. And that's what we have to do for 2023. Time out for 2022. That stuff is behind us. A lot of people are taking whatever happened in 2022. They walking into 2023 with a smile on their face, and they are toe up from the flow up on the inside. Because they're coming into 2023 with the same thing they went into 2022 with from 2021. They're still carrying that baggage. Still carrying that baggage. So, let me tell you something. Hey, Tina. Hey, Michonne. If you're still carrying that baggage from 2020, 2021, 2022 into 2023, you know what your flow gonna look like. Baggage claim at Southwest. Oh my Lord. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to do it. I had to do it. It's gonna look like baggage claim at Southwest. It's gonna keep piling up and piling up and piling up and piling up and piling up. And you're gonna have so much baggage out there. You ain't gonna know where to start looking how to get rid of stuff. So start prioritizing yourself. Don't jump into 2023 trying to do everything at one time. Because you know what you're going to do? You're going to stress yourself out trying to get it done. You're going to stress yourself out trying to get it done. And by, you know how we do it on the first day of the year, everybody in the gym is packed. Then by March, ain't nobody in there. You start trying to do everything at one time. In January of 2023, by March, April, you're burnt out. Now your vision board is coming down off the wall. Your list is getting ripped out the book and getting thrown in the trash can. Might as well start over. That's what we say. Might as well start over. Slow down. Slow down. Prioritize what you need to take care of. Make everything on your plate even. But don't forget to leave a place on your plate for you. And once you start seeing that you're cleaning your plate, but there's still more of you left than what was on your plate, that's when you're starting feeling like, I can breathe. Because now I'm taking care of me. I made myself a priority. 2023, I'm going to be all right. So happy New Year, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day mindset. Let it go, Miss Charlie. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Everything on the table, sis. Everything on the table. I hope you guys have a wonderful 2023. Don't forget to eat your greens and your black peas. Somebody help me out for real. Okay. The greens, I guess, is supposed to be for money. I guess. I don't even remember. But, you know, we've been doing it for so long, we still doing it. Greens, your greens, your black eyed peas. What else is it? I don't even remember.
It's green and black eyed peas and cabbage. Well, cabbage is
Good. Yeah, cabbage is greens. Something green and your black eyed peas. I don't even know what it's for anymore. But we're so used to doing it. I still do it. Yes, ma'am. I will, Miss Charlie. Yes, I am. You know what? As a matter of fact, yes, I am gonna reach out to you. So see, I was about to do it again. But I am gonna reach out to you, Miss Charlie. Tina says that's my problem, Jen. I have to learn how to slow down. Yes, and not do everything. And I have, you know what? I have to do the same thing, Tina, because I was given I say it as a challenge, but I was given a project. And I looked at it as a challenge. So my mind has constantly been going because I'm like, I'm not going to let this thing beat me. I refuse. I am going to figure it out. Okay. But I get you. Slowing down. A lot of people say journal. So journal, write your stuff down. Tomorrow I'm going to do this. You know, and I understand a lot of people have, hey, friend, can you drink my Diet Coke? I am loud. I just need. Okay, so a lot of people 90-day time frame. There you go, Miss Charlie. Give yourself I'm gonna do that right now. Y'all know what? I'm gonna have to find me a new friend. She can't cooperate. She ain't cooperating. Y'all see this? This right here is my problem. I tried it. I know my weakness. Okay, so slow down, prioritize, write it down. That's what I get to the point that, I do that. I've gotten to the place where I write stuff down now and say I'm going to do it. And I get it. We have jobs. People work during the day, and I'm tired when I get home, and I got to look after the kids, and I got to look after, I got to look after the kids. I got to look after the husband. I got to fix dinner. I got to get stuff ready for the next day. Where in that schedule is you? Where in that schedule is you? Y'all, this is a new season. This is a new day. 2023. Make you a priority. Today, Pastor talked about being happy. That's what we're going to do. Okay? We're going to take care of ourselves in 2023. And when we leave 2023, God willing, we make it this whole 365 days and we go into 2024. And we're going to party like it's 1999. No, it's not. No, we're not. But we're going to go in with a better mindset because we're going to take care of ourselves during this year. Okay? All right, y'all. Y'all have a good Sunday. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Go get your greens. Go get your black eyed peas and your cornbread, whatever all that stuff is. I don't even know what it's for. Thank you, Tina. But listen, I have a new it's mind-boggling conversation beyond the walls coming up on the 21st of January. We are diving into postpartum preeclampsia. That's a lot. That is a mouthful. It's something that I only heard a few times, but my niece said one day it's not something that's talked about very often. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about postpartum preeclampsia, and we're going to talk about postpartum depression. All right. So if you have friends and family members that, went through it or, that are pregnant, and we're going to have someone on the phone that is a subject on the line that's a subject matter expert. It could be, maybe like, this is what you need to be. Miss Charlie just said something that's so profound. This may be, this is questions that you should be asking your doctor. Miss Charlie said, first 30 minutes when you get home to unpack your day. Let me tell you what, that is something that I learned with my therapist. Yeah, I got one. And if you feel like you need to go see a therapist, don't be ashamed to do it. Trust me. A therapist has helped me so much to learn how to manage a lot of stuff that I deal with. And so I'm so transparent about it, and I talk about it because I want to be able to help people and encourage them to get the help that they need instead of holding stuff in and keeping it bottled up. But he told me to dump. Before I go to bed, dump everything that I dealt with the day of. Do it so you can live. Exactly. Do it so you can live. Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta get ready to hit the y'all. It was so good to talk to y'all. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Angela, sister friend, Miss Gaynell. Thank you, Tina. Thank you so much, Miss Charlie. Always good to see you. I appreciate you guys jumping on. But yeah. I'm sorry, but on the 21st, hey Claudia, on the 21st is another It's Mind Boggling Presents Mental Health Conversations of Beyond the Walls. We're talking about postpartum preeclampsia, and we're talking about postpartum depression, and we're also going to have someone that's going to give us their testimony of what happened when they dealt with postpartum preeclampsia. Okay, because it's serious, especially in the African American female community. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. So set your clock. Right in your calendar, 21st of January at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. And prayerfully, something else is coming up, is in the works, y'all. I'll let y'all know when it happens. And I'll let y'all know when we're set for February. Okay? All right, you guys, have a great day. Thank you so much for jumping on. Remember, take some time to make yourself a priority in everything that you do in 2023. Your mental health is very, very important. And self-care, again, it is not selfish. It is necessary. Okay? Guys, have a wonderful day. God bless. I love you all. And thank you so much for jumping on. I appreciate it. Bye.